feel free to take a seat, grab another box, grab another bench. It's gonna be about 30 to 45 minutes, so you wanna get comfortable. So Liz and I and Angela are all co-owners of Lifestyle Nutrition. So today's seminar is gonna be a little bit about nutrition in general, just kind of like overall general education. I would love for you guys to ask questions, which is, you know, I'm sure a big reason why we're here. We aren't sure what to do. We don't know what's gonna work best for us. And then at the very end, I'll talk a little bit more about the actual challenge and what's included in that and what you can expect from that. So finding a balance that's sustainable, which is the biggest thing that I think so many of us struggle with, because we want fast results. Like, I get it. We want to feel better fast. We want to look better fast. We don't want to wait, which is why we dive into these extreme diets. You know? And so being able to navigate, you know, how to change up your diet compared to maybe the people that you're living with, if they're not totally on board, because that's a very common situation. Okay? We think that eating 1,200 calories a day and busting our butts in the gym is going to bring us success. Just a quick note, 1,200 calories is like the FDA recommendation for a toddler. Nutrient timing, a lot of people think like, I'm not allowed to eat after 8 p.m. or should I skip breakfast? Should I do intermittent fasting? Like all those types of questions I'll cover. We're gonna talk about sleep and stress, the two big hitters that most people don't think about, but probably impact more than you and your body composition more than your actual diet does. Impacts your hormones when you, especially females, like if you're eating less than 50 to 60 grams of fat a day, your hormones start to take a hit. And so all of these things can impact how your body functions, how your body's capable of losing weight, how your energy, your mood, everything. We have a huge ability to impact how we feel, how our body functions, how our gut is. So fats are great, but they're dense. So carbohydrates and proteins are both 1 gram for 4 calories. Fats are 1 gram for 9 calories. And so it's double the amount of calories and about the same amount of food. And so they're just easier to overeat. Like nuts and seeds are great snacks, but they're also like a handful is 250 calories. Avocados, olive oil are awesome, but also just really dense in calories, okay? Throughout the challenge, we are going to recommend that you utilize something like a MyFitnessPal or some type of food tracking app. I don't want to force anyone into tracking if they don't want to do it, because I understand it can be overwhelming, I understand that it can be kind of stressful, but it helps educate. So the 30th, and you are going to be getting an email from your coach this week. So if you've signed up for the challenge, if you've done an in-body test, you've got that all figured out, you will get an email from your coach this week. Liz and I are going to just split the list up, and you'll get an email from one of us. But in that email, we're just going to be asking some questions. What are your goals? Tell me a little bit about your sleep and stress. Tell me about what a day in the food of your life, in the life of your food looks like. Give me some background. I will say the reason that people succeed with a coach versus on their own is because of the accountability. I think we all have a general understanding of food. Like, I think we generally know about what we should eat. But having a coach there to support you and be kind of held accountable to makes a huge difference. Because now you have someone that's in your corner, you have someone that cares about your best habits and your best interests, and that is who you are working with. And so during these 5 weeks, every week, you are going to be emailing the coach. We are there to help you, I promise. The more you can ask, the more you can become knowledgeable about, the easier this will be. Okay? The challenge is no dairy, no processed sugars, and no alcohol for 5 weeks. Okay? Is 90% emotional, 10% food. I will be totally honest. Most of what we are going to talk about in the next 5 weeks as you work with us is not what to put in your body. It is why you are eating the way you are eating, what your emotional state is, what your mental state is, what habits you have right now. Okay, let's figure out why we do this. Let's figure out what's causing these feelings. Let's figure out what types of foods we tend to go towards. Let's figure out, are we actually craving this, or are we just letting ourselves get too hungry, or whatever might be going on. But typically, nutrition is not black and white for people. It is not, I just don't eat right because I don't know how to eat. It's like, I have deep-rooted emotional issues. I have deep-rooted habits and routines. I have struggled, I've been doing nutrition coaching for 6 or 7 years. Just until recently have I really started to develop a healthy relationship with food.